what compelled me to dedicate a couple years of my life to writing The Solutionary Way? So I've been a humane educator for almost 40 years now. And over again, I see the same issues and struggles to build a more just and sustainable and peaceful world, and to align our personal choices with our deepest values. So there are a couple of struggles. One is that we are mostly oblivious to the impacts of our everyday choices. Nobody wakes up in the morning and thinks, oh, I want to contribute to environmental destruction and animal cruelty and injustice today. And yet all of us do that pretty much every day because we're embedded in systems, global systems, local systems, national systems, so many systems, economic, political, energy, food production. And those systems are interconnected and they come with impacts. And we're unaware of them because it would be impossible to be aware of all of those impacts all the time. But even if we take a deep dive so that we understand the impacts of our choices, it's still going to be really hard to divest ourselves of systems that cause suffering and harm. And then we're faced with this quandary of allowing our desires to eclipse our values. That doesn't feel good. And so a lot of us at this point, we just choose not to know. And we sometimes throw up our hands and say, my choices don't really matter. And there's some truth to that. Our choices don't have a huge impact, but our choice to become engaged in changing systems has a huge impact. And to the degree that we align our personal choices with our values, well, that's our integrity. And to the degree that we live with greater integrity, we are more believable and we have greater impacts. So I wrote this book to help us shift the systems, because if we want to create a world where everyone can flourish, and by everyone I mean people, animals, and the environment, then we need to be able to change the systems that are unjust and unsustainable and inhumane. And so I wrote this book to help people do that.